Welcome back to my video, and today I will do a makeup look, and I'm going to be trying some new products. Those products today are the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the orange color, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, the pink one. So I'm very excited to try those new base products today. The look I'm going for today is kind of like a more natural look since I have a slick back ponytail. I'm just going to go very natural and see what I can do with that. So I already primed my face with some hydrating cream, and now I'm going to go in with this Touch and Soul. So I just want to make sure that the skin's really hydrated, because to achieve the no makeup look or a clean girl look is that you have to make sure that everything's sheared and everything's applied smoothly. So my skin's really hydrated. I'm actually gonna go in and add more hydrator cream. This is the one I'm using. It's good, it's light. Okay, my face is really primed now. You can see it's super shiny. So I'm going to start with color corrector. This is actually my first color corrector. I've never had a color corrector ever. And probably it's really useful because of color pigmentation. So the reason why I'm going with this right now and not later is because I'm going to do my eyebrows and I'm going to let it sit. I think I used too much. Yeah, it kind of looks like that's a lot. I'm trying to spread it to the other eye. So I know it looks crazy right now, but we're experimenting. That looks so insane. So next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the brow glue, and I'm going to use that to comb my brows. I'm going to use my concealer. This is the Milani Conceal, and it's in the shade of light vanilla. Okay, now that I wet my sponge and it's nice and I can't literally think of the word, moist. There you go. Oh my god. I need to wet this. So I usually wet my brushes. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I'm gonna go in with this NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil, and it's a two-sided one, so it's this very tiny little tip, and then this brush. I have two other ones, the Milani one, and I have another NYX one in black, but those are kind of dark for a natural makeup look. Yeah, this is very light. Okay, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. So, I can explain. The other one was too light, and maybe I'm just used to dark, but it's just, for me, it just looks better because, you know, the eyebrows just kind of look like there. The eyebrows are there, you know, like they're there. Like, they're kind of dark. I don't know if I overpassed it, but I mean, this is dark. This is really dark. So if I get another one of those. I'm probably gonna get them in a lighter shade so that I can still do pomade. But then again, I feel like I'm not, because if I do lighter, then my eyebrows just might look gray, and I don't want them to look gray. I like this brown, but this brown is really dark. I'm going to go and start doing my eyes. I'm excited to see what it does because I have a naturally very dark eyelids, so I've been trying to find a good concealer that is going to cover up my eyelids without lifting, and obviously the bottom area here with creasing. Okay, nothing out of the normal. Okay, why does it kind of like look like I'm applying foundation? It doesn't look like how I usually make it look, to where it looks like I'm a raccoon basically. It actually looks like it's meant for my skin. It looks like a good concealer. Like I'm applying it, and I applied it like a lot, but it doesn't look like thick. Like, I don't mind the concealer being thick, but it just doesn't give off that, like, you know, like, whoa, like big shadow change, which I like, by the way. It's not like something bad. But I'm just really shocked because my combo here, it would brighten the hell out of my under eyes. But honestly, this is really good. I saw this guy on TikTok. He was like testing different ways to apply foundation and concealer with blue paint to give a visual demonstration of what it would look like on your face. I thought that was really good, like really smart. He was applying it with his fingers and then a beauty blender, like, you know how you like put it on the beauty blender and then put it on your face. Yeah, and then the method of like spreading it with your fingers. And it showed that if you apply it like straight on the beauty sponge and then on your face, that a lot of product gets stuck on the beauty blender, which leaves like this dark mark, a concentrated formula. But if you spread it with your fingers first, it's sitting on top of your skin, so technically you'd be able to take it off and apply more if you want to. So I just thought that was interesting. So far I really love the effect it's giving. So now I'm done with eyes. Basically, I think I'm good with it. I'm not going to touch it anymore apart from the under eye, but I'm going to apply my foundation first. So now I'm going to try this e.l.f. putty primer. It's actually my first time trying it, so I have something similar but not really. So I have the NYX pore filler, and it is a primer. But the consistency is really weird, and I don't know if I like it because, you know, you try to squeeze the bottle and it just like, it's really messy. And so this one's more like a buttery consistency. So I really don't know how much you're supposed to apply, but I know this is supposed to get rid of large pores. Yeah, looks good. Before I forget, I need to apply color corrector around my lip area because I do have hyperpigmentation there. I've always had it. I don't know. I always dealt with it. I look insane. Someone said, I think on TikTok, it was like talking about color correction, and they're using the green one, and they're talking about how they don't want to walk outside when they're doing color correction or bronzer or baking. I'm like, art comes in all forms, and makeup is a form of art. We look absolutely insane in the process of doing makeup. It is so therapeutic, but it like, you look crazy for like the first couple of steps. Just add eyeliner and then you just get better. It just gets better. I also saw a skeleton on TikTok. They had a song playing, and the skeleton was like, it's on Sims. The creator had added eyelashes and long nails, and the skeleton was twerking. It was just so hilarious to me because she looks bad.
I took over a year off and cut heard you looking for me. Bitch, I ain't hard to find. I went in my A to elevate my fucking mind.
I think it's more funny seeing a skeleton throw it back. So I used to wet this beauty sponge a lot, and it would grow like 3 times its size, which is really good. But for foundation, it's like, I guess my face is not that big. I don't know. I really don't, but it's just like, it's too big. If you want a big ass beauty blender, just get this one. I think I got this one on Walmart. Also, I'm spraying all my beauty sponges with the Milani Make It Last spray. So far, I've tested it with sweating. I did a full face like 3 times, and I put it like this, and it held. Like, it held so good. The only thing that was really coming off was my eyebrows, and it's because I was doing that, and that's when it came off. But I think if you don't touch your face, you should be good. I'm using the Tarte Double Beauty foundation in the shade Medium Tan Neutral. So I learned quickly to not add double product on something. So I used to add my foundation all the way up to my crease of my eyes. I don't know if I still do. I probably don't, but... So right now I'm using my Milani concealer again to... Oh my god, it's like I always... So now I'm gonna go in. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck up with this, but I'm gonna do it because fuck it. I'm gonna go in with my lightest concealer, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. So actually it looks really good. This under eye is so pretty right now. So, well, it looks like this right now. I'm gonna go in with a powder. I'm gonna use the NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in the shade Light. So I take it and I just like get it there, and I just pat it all over my eye. Look at that. That is so pretty. Literally the best under eye right now. So now I'm gonna go in with the Physics Formula bronzer palette, and I'm gonna go in with the second shade, this one. I would usually go with the darker one, but I think this light one would look really good, especially for this natural. I don't even know this is natural anymore because I'm doing the most right now. Actually, I'm gonna go in with blush now. The blush I'm gonna use is the She Glam Color Bloom Liquid Blush in the shade Devoted. That's very cute. It's probably my favorite packaging. So I know it looks like a lot right now, but just bear with me. So I use this rounded out, whatever you call it, rounded out beauty blender, wet it with some spray, and then I blend it out. So for me, this is kind of natural. Like, obviously it's not like, oh my god, like, are you even wearing makeup right now look, but it looks natural to me. Not like, oh my god, like she's not wearing makeup type look, but it's definitely like running errands type look, you know? I'm going to add eye makeup. So at this point, it's very risky to do eyeliner, but am I feeling brave today? Yes, I am. So I'm going to start off with waterline eyeliner, or a crayon eyeliner that I'm going to use on my waterline. So I'm going to use a NYX Professional Makeup retractable eyeliner. For me, at least, it does some difference. I don't know. I just do it. Time for eyeliner. I'm so scared. Okay. I haven't done eyeliner in such a long time. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, no panic, no panic. We're good. Oh my god. Did it! I'm actually gonna go back with my retractable eyeliner. So next I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel pencil liner. I like to use this on my waterline. See, like, what a difference. I freaking love this. It just makes such a big difference. Okay, so then I'm gonna do my eyelashes and I'm just gonna curl them. And I'm gonna use the Lash Paradise mascara. I heard this was like blowing up on TikTok during 2020. I actually bought it because bitch. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if it was blowing up in 2020. I just knew it blew up on TikTok at one point, but then it just like people are just not using it anymore. I literally haven't seen one creator use this. But I said I was gonna do natural. I should have just said I was gonna do cute. Lashes with these are gonna be a big problem because I don't know what the frick to wear. So next, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Little Twin Stars collection color pencil, eyeliner pencil, I don't know. And it came in a 3-pack and I'm using the pink one. So for me, this just kind of adds like that little bit of like color. I love it. It just looks so good. So good. So much color. We're going to go in with some powder. We're going to use the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Banana, I think. Yeah, Banana Bread. Oh yeah. Oh, and oh. Ah! Now, oh wait, not there, not there, not there, not there. So basically, if you don't know with powder, especially baking powder, not baking powder, powder to bake your face. You have to be very precise where you want to apply this because this thing will bake the fuck out of whatever you want to bake. So I usually use this to carve my nose because you see these lines? Yeah, these will stay there. Not like literally, but like it'll make your nose like look like you put a ton of bronzer on it. Well, not bronzer. I'm trying to explain it. I'm just saying like it's just gonna make your nose look snatched as fuck. And then I add a little dot there. I don't know if that does anything, but I like it. So I'm gonna do it. That's one thing about the Huda Beauty setting powder, that it literally just gets everywhere. It just gets everywhere. I don't know why. It's fucking everywhere. I use it and there's powder on my jacket. Like there's literally powder on my jacket right now. So now the powder is ready to be taken off. So I'm just using this big fluffy brush. It's LA Colors and I got those from Walmart. So see, that bake is baked. So I think the lashes I'm gonna use is these Kiss lashes in the style Little Black Dress. They're a more natural lash, so. And while I'm waiting for the lash glue to dry, I'm gonna add more blush and do my lips. So the blush I'm gonna be adding on, the powder blush, is this Sweet Blush Trio Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks Blush Trio. There you go. And this is from Shein. Actually, I really like Shein makeup. I'm gonna go in with this middle one and I'm just gonna add it. Just because I want a more like coral blush this time. Next, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm going to use this She Glam lip liner. I'm going to top it off with this butter gloss. It's in the shade Strawberry Cream Pie. It's so cute. I love it. Oh my god. And it smells so freaking good. I love it. Next, I'm going to use this Revolution highlighter. I don't know what the shade is, but it is that color. So yeah, that's the makeup look. It's very cute, very pink, very girly. I love it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching till the end of the video.